Continue to call for an end to the hostilities and killings currently being perpetrated against the people of Palestine by Israel. The latest to join the call for the release of hostages in Gaza is the World Health Organization's Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Dr. Ghebreyesus called for the immediate and safe release of hostages seized and taken into Gaza by Hamas and other armed groups. The WHO chief said among the hostages are children, older people, and those who need urgent medical care. Yahya Jammeh reports.
The World Health Organization chief reminded and appealed to Israel and Hamas to abide by their obligations under international law to protect civilians and healthcare. He said since the war began, healthcare has been a fragile sector as the Safeguarding Health in Conflict Coalition reveals that during the first week of the war between Israel and Hamas, there were 94 attacks on healthcare facilities in Israel and Gaza, which killed 29 healthcare workers and injured 24. Speaking to reporters on Thursday, Dr. Ghebreyesus expressed shock and sadness over the attacks on healthcare facilities both in Israel and Gaza.
Like the rest of the world, all of us at WHO have been shocked, appalled, and saddened by the conflict in Israel and Gaza. The attacks by Hamas and other armed groups on the 7th of October that targeted Israeli civilians were horrific and unjustifiable. At the same time, WHO is gravely concerned about the health and well-being of civilians in Gaza who are suffering from bombardment and siege.
The WHO chief said the causes of the bombings of hospitals and the killing of health workers, regardless of the perpetrator, cannot be accepted.
The bomb that struck the Al-Ahli hospital in Gaza City on Tuesday night and the loss of life it caused, regardless of who was responsible, cannot be tolerated. Despite the airstrikes and the risks to their own security, the WHO team in Gaza has delivered life-saving medical supplies sufficient to care for 2,000 patients, but much more is needed.
Dr. Teresa Zakaria, technical officer at the Health Emergency Intervention, said the organization is set to transfer medical aid as soon as the borders open.
We are ready. We will be ready to cross the border with the trucks, 5 truckloads of medical supplies as soon as the border is open. That's really what's most important. Whenever that border becomes open, we will be there. And as of today, we have received confirmation that our supplies are indeed loaded in trucks and ready to join the convoy to cross the border.
Hospitals in Gaza are in dire situation as the Israel-Hamas conflict continues, putting the lives of healthcare workers at risk. Healthcare facilities are overcrowded, with workers dealing with the lack of supplies to treat patients. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.